Facebook. I'm only coming live because it seems like everybody wanna talk about me, everybody wanna share my story, everybody wanna be in my story, everybody wanna assume. Some people just wanna say whatever they can say for clickbait. Some people, I don't know, just wanna take whatever I say and run with it and run with their narratives. But at the end of the day, the only person that can share stories about what went on in their life is me and the other person and truth at the end of the day. And I'm gonna start this out by saying a lot of people be like, you know, why can't you just be quiet and go your separate ways and not say anything? Here's where things are clear for me. When you bring somebody on a platform such as Facebook and they had no following, correct? And they wasn't known for any type of relationship or anything, but you guys ultimately started posting videos together and doing content together, and you started tagging this person. So by all means, I was loud in celebrating the person, Janelle. I was loud in promoting Janelle's products. I was loud in showing support wherever I could, whether it was premieres, whether it was his shows, whether it was his movies, whether it was body butters, whatever it is, I was loud in that, right? Extremely loud. And a lot of my fans will be like, damn, seem like you love him more than he loved you, because you are doing all of this promoting and showing your love for him, and what are you getting in return? Because he don't post you like that, he don't mention you like that, he don't do things the way you doing it. He don't promote your products, he don't shout you out, he don't post your pictures, he don't share your stuff. But you always sharing his stuff, you always promoting his stuff, you always doing and going above and beyond for him, and you're not even getting the same. So for me, I would listen to, you know, I'm an actor, you know, I don't really share personal stuff like that. I'm not a content creator. I just share, you know, my business stuff, and that's it. But as time went along and I helped this person page get monetized, they started posting our content, right? So you started posting relational content with me over and over and over again on your page, something that you never did. But again, that was only on Facebook, right? Okay, cool. So when a person says they're not a content creator, but now all you see them doing is going live now, all you see them doing is trying to create content now, but they're not a content creator, you start thinking about what people starting to say, like, damn, if a person really love you and you doing all of this, going above and beyond, I'm talking about making labels, I'm talking about making logos, I'm talking about helping out with the clothing brand, I'm talking about helping out with the website, I'm talking about disclaimers, I'm talking about, you name it, I did it, okay? I'm talking about cooking and cleaning, I'm talking about driving an hour and 30 minutes to somebody's house, pregnant and all, high risk and all, I'm talking about doing all of these things above and beyond. Now let me go backwards so we can get to how we got here. Okay? So we're gonna rewind all the way backwards to the beginning, where I went wrong. And where I went wrong was jumping into another relationship because I felt like I had to prove a point to this person that I did not want somebody that I was still going through a divorce with. So that's how we end up getting into a relationship, okay? I'm posting content with him as we're just cool, hanging out, we're just friends or whatever. And this is how we met. We met in LA, we're just hanging out, we're just having fun. But when we got to New York, I started flying myself out for his premieres, okay? I was flying myself out. I never was flued out nowhere. I always was supportive. Whatever he needed, I was always there. So I started flying myself out to New York, getting my hotel room. He asked me if I had any friends that could come and support me, support him as well for his premiere, for his friends, for his castmates. I said, yeah. So I asked my friends to come, which is Shay. Y'all seen her before. And then y'all see Damien, who do wigs and stuff in Atlanta, who y'all also seen before on my page before. And we go to New York for the Wu-Tang premiere. So at first everything was cool. But that's when I met the dark side of him. The dark side, which is the demon that he has. So let's get into that. So as we're dating and we just being cool, just being friends, I'm already not trying to rush nothing, but I'm just having fun. Okay? I'm having fun. We also start telling each other we love each other. I'm like, damn, this shit moving fast as hell. But I felt like he was an angel in disguise, not realizing that you just left somebody that was gaslighting, manipulative, narcissism, all that stuff. But I'm blindsided by it because I'm thinking, oh, he's such a charmer. He's making me laugh. He's silly, extremely childish. The side that you guys was like, oh my God, how can you be with somebody who is so childish? That side of him is what blindsided me to the other side, because I was like, oh my God, I finally get to have somebody I can have fun with, I can laugh with, and enjoy. And then it felt like, oh, he putting me in rooms. He not jealous. So everything that I left, I saw a different side. I saw somebody that was not in competition with me. I saw somebody that, you know, wanted to help me and not be an opponent, but be a teammate. That's what I saw, okay? So, meanwhile, I'm thinking that all of these introductions and all of these, you know, meeting up with people is a good thing, okay? He's showing me that he's not in competition with me, showing me that we can work together, blah, blah, blah. So that's when I started telling him about social media, how you can monetize your social media. You can do this, you can do that, da, da, da. He didn't know nothing about it. He had a Facebook page, but he didn't use it. He had Instagram only. And so I helped him with that, told him about getting it verified, all of that. He reached out to his publicist, got it verified, blah, 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 blah. So we in New York. Me and my friends, we just not leaving the premiere. Of course, at the premiere, you know they have drinks. This person gets drinks. And one drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. And another drink turned to another drink. This is the first time I see the demon. So, he blacks out because when we're at the premiere, I'm like, you met my family, you meeting my friends, and your family is here and I can't meet your family. So I found that weird. Mind you, I'm still like, okay, this is still early or whatever, but we cool. So why we just can't, like, you met my family, we cool. It ain't like I introduced you to my family. I was like, oh, that's my man. I introduced you to my daddy, and like we cool. Like, this is who I'm talking to, Dad, and this, like, I wanted my daddy to fill him out like any girl, woman does. So I'm like, okay, this is your dad and your aunts or whatever, and I can't meet them, which was weird for me. So I'm like, okay, cool. Time goes on. We get in the car, and he senses my attitude. As a Cancer, you can't hide your attitude. You got an attitude. You gonna have an attitude. So he like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. I'm just texting my friends. We all in the same car, and some people in another car. So I'm just texting them, telling them how I feel, venting, trying to see if I'm wrong. Like, am I wrong for having an attitude because he met y'all, he met my dad, he met my people? Like, why can't I meet his people or whatever? So this person says, you know what? Ain't got time for this dumb shit. Now, this, mind you, if y'all go back, if y'all ever seen the video when he went live that same night, and that's why we ended up turning it into a skit. But he went live that same night talking shit about me on live. I don't remember exactly verbatim what he said, But we ended up turning to a skit the next day, which is why y'all see us coming out of a nail salon trying to say we reenacting a Martin scene with. And I'm like, yeah, you was talking about me on Facebook last night. I said that because people had got a glimpse of that. And then when he became sober, he said, oh, I didn't really say nothing like that. But he blanked out the night before, cussed me out, told me to get the fuck out, told me to go back home, all that type of stuff. So I don't know what he said on the live because I didn't see it, and it was a quick Instagram live, so people screen recorded it and put it somewhere. Don't know where it's at. Anyways, so we all go out to eat to 50 Cent restaurant after that because his friend trying to calm him down, like it's not even that deep, bro. She just whatever in her feelings. And I'm like, yeah, I just felt like if you met my people, I should be able to meet your people. So I'm trying to look past it. My friend just like, whatever, let's just continue having fun. We go to the dinner. As we go to the dinner, he's still lit, still turned up, still feel some type of way, because now I'm at the point I don't even want you to hold my hand, I don't even want you near me, like I don't even, especially after you just called me out my name and disrespected me in front of my friends and in front of your people. Like that was just mad disrespectful, all because I felt some type of way because I didn't get to meet your family. Okay, so let's move forward. So we get to the restaurant, and I don't even want to go in the restaurant no more because you just disrespected me in front of my friends. You just called me out of my name. You being mean as hell. I don't even want to be around you. And so at that point, that's when me and my friends were sitting on the side of the restaurant and we just talking. And he come up and he like, yo, what the fuck wrong with you? What the fuck wrong with you? I can't really say everything that was said because it's a bunch of cuss words, and I know how social media is sensitive to cussing, so I can't really go into detail as to what everything was said. But I was cussed out really bad in front of everybody to the point where people was like, I'm just leaving. So I'm like, you know what, I'm just about to get an Uber. I get an Uber while he outside talking to his friend trying to calm him down. And I try to get an Uber, and as soon as the Uber pulls up, I'm getting in the Uber. I shut the door to leave. He comes on the other side of the Uber door and yanks me out of the car. Of course, y'all should have been red flag number one. Like I said, this is my first time hanging out with him after a premiere and him drinking, and I did not know anything about this person. Did not, like we was just hanging out as friends in the beginning. So after that happened, I'm moving on. The next morning, he apologizes. He says, it's never gonna happen again. I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool, whatever. So for me, I'm still like, okay, maybe this is not gonna happen. But as I noticed, as time went on with dating and get to know him, that's when the demon would come out when he would drink. So let's fast forward to this incident that happened. Besides him coming in my house and my friends visiting and him acting crazy and like we go out, me and my friends went out, he came to my house drunk as hell and he wanted to yell and cuss and spit and it's like, so when I say this has happened several times, it has happened several times. So when people say why this blow up happened, it's because I've been dealing with a lot in silence. So when I blew up, yes, and I had every much reason to, because I've been dealing with a lot, like I said, behind closed doors. So anyways, moving forward, months go by, and we go to a modeling event. Don't remember if y'all remember that video or pictures where I posted. Both of us was modeling down the runway. I had on a white dress, and I did something else with some like Chinese sticks in my hair. Okay, so that event came through him. So we go to that, and we go to that, sorry, I don't read the text, but we go to that, and I'm just having fun. I'm like, this is my first walk-in modeling show, besides the one my publicist had got me the day before, but this was my first real one, and it was a lot of people there, and they had drinks there as well. So Janelle started drinking again, okay? So mind you, as he's drinking, I'm like worried, because I'm like, oh God, we in front of all these people, like what's gonna happen? But he was chill at the event. After we left, I guess that's when the drinks really kicked in, because he had to model too, so I don't think he was drinking while he was modeling, but after the fact, to celebrate what we had just walked the show. So we get in the car, I'm driving, we're going to a restaurant called, dang, I can't think of the name of it, freak, I forgot. But I never been there before. But it's like a grown-up restaurant in Atlanta / like They got games, and then you can eat there or whatever. Kind of like a Dave & Buster's, but it's real grownish, and it's in Atlanta. So we go there, and he's drinking more. And I'm like, oh my God, this man. I'm like, just stop drinking. You don't need no more drinks. He's like, I'm grown, and you ain't got to tell me shit. I'm grown. I'm like, okay, whatever. So the food was horrible. I did not like it. I did not like the games. I did not like the place at all. So as we are leaving, because I was ready to go, as we are leaving, it's a couple walking up. I guess because I'm ungrateful, right? Because I said I didn't like the food, I didn't like the games. I said to him, hey, you know, I would have rather went to Dave & Buster's. That would have been funner, or Chuck E. Cheese. The food would have been better. The food is better there. As the couple was walking up and me and him is walking past them, he like, you need to be lucky you got a grateful ass bitch. And I'm like, why would you do that? You don't even know if they know me or know you. Like, why would you say that to them? And he like, I don't give cuss words I cannot say. So we still walking. We get in the car, and I'm already feeling some type of way because I'm like, I know this person did not just call me no B. Mind you, I'm driving my car, so I'm like, I gotta hurry up, get this person out of my car and go home. We get in the car. He's still talking about how I'm ungrateful because I said I'd rather go to Dave & Buster's or Chuck E. Cheese, which I don't even understand how that's so ungrateful because actually that option probably would have been cheaper. So we get in the car, and he's still running his mouth, still being disrespectful. I turn on that song by damn, what's her name? But it's called Anila. I turn on her song that's NAS, niggas ain't whatever. I turn that on, right? So I turn that on, and I turn it up loud because I'm pissed off. So now I'm just singing the song verse for verse, and I'm like, I just like, when he get out of here, I'm done. So we driving. Get to a gas station. These are the text messages that I posted. 28 pages of those text messages, okay? And there's more because I blocked him from my phone, and he messaged me from Text Plus numbers or whatever, however else other apps and the numbers that he has, right? Okay, so we get in the car. We get in the as we drive in, and I'm playing the song. He's getting upset because I'm singing the song loud, and he's like, yo, turn this shit down. I'm like, no, I'm not turning nothing down. I'm mad because you just disrespected me, and not only disrespect me again, but it's in front of people again. Okay, so then we get to like this gas station stop or whatever. I don't even make it all the way to the stop sign. I mean to the red light before he comes, right? Before he even jumps out the car. So he jumps out the car and run across the street and goes to the gas station. At this point, I'm like, okay, I'm trying to get you home safe, so that way if anything happens to you, can't nobody blame me because you're drunk. You're not even in your right mind. So I get there. I pull over when he ran out the car, I ran across the street and ran to the gas station. I get out the car, and I'm like, I'm gonna just wait for you to get an Uber or whatever. He like, nah, you ain't gotta fucking wait for me. Da 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 da. He goes to the gas station. I'm in the gas station like, come on, like, you don't want nobody seeing you like this. Like, to me, I'm a public figure. To him, he was doing Wu-Tang show, so I didn't know if people knew him like that. So I'm like, come on, let's just chill out and just wait for your Uber to come so I can make sure you get in the car safe. He like, you ain't gotta fucking worry about me. Da 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 da. So I get in the car, and I'm like, I'm just gonna sit in the car and wait for him. He says, ungrateful ass bitch, one more time, as I'm walking to my car. And I said, yo mama. As soon as I said yo mama, this person comes and storms up to my car. While I'm in the car, my driver door is still open. He comes in the car and he starts choking me. And I'm kicking, and he spit, and I'm kicking, and he talking all the type of cuss words that I cannot say. Like I said, Facebook is sensitive. So he's cussing me out, choking me, spitting. That's why I had scratches on my neck. Some people seen those photos, some people did not. All right, moving forward. The police walks up. It's a police officer who walks up who was getting gas, and he said, ma'am, are you okay? I said, yes, I'm just trying to go home. He said, what happened? I said, I'm just trying to go home. I'm just trying to go home. Mind you, my feet was dangling outside of the car. So he don't know what was really going on. He didn't get to see it. He was just walking up saying, ma'am, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I just want to go home. At this point, this person is so erratic. He's going off on the officer too. So the officer like, okay, you can go home. I'm leaving at this point because I don't give a damn. Which is why you guys see those text messages that says, yo, bro, he locking me up. Lying. Person was never getting locked up. I don't even know why he did all those lies in those text messages saying he was getting locked up. Again, to manipulate me to come back and get him. I did not. I pursued to go home. Again, in those text messages, you also see where he says, I'm outside, and I'm like, why would you catch an Uber to come to my house? Mind you guys, we were just in Atlanta. His car is at home. He did not have to come to my house. So I'm like, why would you Uber to my house instead of Ubering home? In those text messages, you guys see that as well. So I'm saying, like, just go home, just go home. He's like, no, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me, come downstairs and talk to me. So I'm like, no, I'm like, I can talk to you through text. I'm scared of you at this point. I don't know what you're gonna do next. Like, I don't want to talk no more. So he's still at the door, still ringing the doorbell, still talking about come talk. As you guys can see, I'm still just talking in those text messages for the ones who saw it in my story. I just kept talking through the text messages. He kept on saying, please, I'm sorry, I love you, And for me, when he started explaining why he loved me and all of that, I started to feel like, okay, well, maybe he really do love me, and maybe this is a mistake. And I only see this side of him when he's drinking. I don't see this side of him when he's not drinking. So I said, Janelle, if you drink again, I am done with you. I cannot do this no more. He said, okay, I'm not gonna drink no more. So I don't know, but around me, he would never drink. Then when we did go out, he would probably have 1 or 2 drinks, and that was it. And we left it at that. So moving forward, y'all, as time go by, I'm constantly catching this person doing disrespectful stuff. Mind you, I cannot ask any questions without this person shutting down and be ready to leave, right? So when it comes to my feelings being validated, that never happened. When it comes to me asking about cheating and everything, I can't ask those questions. So I didn't go through his phone, didn't go through Instagram, I didn't do nothing for a minute. So eventually the story comes out about Pretty Bree. Don't know who she is, some girl, don't know, don't care. This happened around my birthday, right when I flew everybody out to Jamaica. Me, my friends, him, my dad, the kids. I flew everybody to Jamaica for my birthday. And this story happens, it hits Tasha K. How embarrassing. So the girl goes on Tasha K and she does an interview and she says, yes, I've been talking to him, and he calls me and he texts me to come do this and do that. And I'm just like, for me, you've been acting like you want to do family things, you want to be family oriented, you doing family photos, you involved with my kids, you acting like you want to be this person that you know you can't be, so why not just let me go and leave me alone? I blocked him that day. He begged and begged and begged and begged and begged. That's when y'all see that video of me getting a bracelet, a ring, and a purse and matching shoes from Michael Kors. Mind you, this is the first gift I've ever received from him. So he apologizes right before my birthday, and because I can't get my money back from him going on a trip, might as well let him come. So he ends up coming. Mind you, my whole birthday trip, I'm embarrassed because I'm getting alerts. I'm seeing Tasha K go live with this girl so many times. It's like it was a 3-day effect. It felt like to me. He's like, no, just be quiet. Don't say nothing. Don't address it. It'll die. Well, it did. It kept blowing up, and the girl kept posting. Tasha K kept interviewing her, and it was just embarrassing that I had to sit there and be quiet. Which is why, again, this explains why I'm at where I'm at right now when people say why you just can't be quiet and just move forward. Because all those times I sat back and was quiet and 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 quiet like he does. Y'all see him, don't say nothing, don't address nothing. But he addressed somebody by his body butters. But besides that, he would not address anything else. But sitting there being quiet, it's like, what does that do for me? I'm really sitting here questioning myself like, what the hell, Brianna, what are you doing? This person has clearly showed you he don't want to be with you. He disrespected you so many times. He comes to your house, does whatever you want to do, and leaves. And it just, like, what is the point? What are you doing? So I'm over here trying to outweigh the good and the bad. Oh, okay. Well, he stopped drinking, so I don't see the other side of him as much. Although I'm still being emotional and mentally abused. I'm being told that my feelings cannot be validated. I'm being told that I can't ask you certain questions. I'm being told that if I ask you a question, I gotta shut up. Like, that's between me and myself. That's what, when I ask him a question about something that hurts me, it's between me and myself. Or I'm insecure. Now, mind you, how does a woman get insecure? Even though I'm not insecure, I know I'm a beautiful person. I know what I bring to the table. I bring the cloth to the table and the chairs. So it's like, when you say somebody be insecure, no, I'm just trying to figure out what is going on. If I'm telling you to leave me alone, and if this is something that you don't want to do, then please, by all means, go on about your business. Okay? So this person never did. This person kept coming back to fight for it. So let's skip all the way to after my birthday. So then this is another birthday, and I got fed up with the disrespect. Okay? And everybody like, well, why did you get pregnant? It was not planned. The first couple of months, last year, December, from October to December, we was like, he kept telling my dad, yeah, I want to have kids, yeah, I want to build a family, and yeah, I'm about to put some kids in her pops, da 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 da. Okay, so after I had started, he was like, tell the doctor to get, your stuff, so we can start working on it. And the next day, I'm like, I'm still going through this divorce though. The next day, after I buy all the stuff, and after I go to the doctor, he like, I don't think I want to have kids with somebody who's still married. So I'm like, okay, cool, I don't care. Like, I'm about to live my best life anyway. For me, in my head, I'm like, I'm about to be divorced, girl. What you think? What are you thinking about? You're not even married to this person yet, and he talking about having kids. That should have been red flag too, but it wasn't. I ignored it. I'm like, this person must seriously want to be with me because I already got 4. Why would you want to give me more kids and you have none? Why would you still want to keep trying to fight for something with me? And you have all the freedom in the world to go do you and be you. You don't have no kids. You don't have no attachments. You don't have nothing tied to me. So that's another reason why I kept thinking, okay, this person must really want to be with me because I got kids. I got this crazy, messy divorce going on. And he's still here. And then these people on social media. And he's still here. And then people will start attacking him because he's with me and he's still here. So I'm blindsided. And I'm like, this person must really love me, want to be with me. I don't know. So anyways, as I'm still going on, I forgave him for cheating. I forgave him for disrespect. I forgave him for talking to me like the way he talked to me. He said he was going to do better. He said he was going to do therapy. He told me he had issues that he needed to work on. That's why he was going to do therapy. Okay, cool. Didn't. Never did no therapy. Lied. So let's move forward to me finding out I'm pregnant. I did not tell him until I got to Aruba. Mind y'all, that whole, before I found out those couple of days, I had just found out that this man was, I had just got a video, because I can't confirm or deny if it's true or not, but I got a video of him with some girl pushing him away, and he looked like he was about to fight somebody. So I'm like, yeah, you must have been drinking. So I'm like, you was with that girl? Because that's what the girl said in the DM. And he like, no. Mind you, I don't know why people think I'm boo-boo the fool, and I don't know why people think I'm not going to find out, especially when you're known for being with me. You're known on the internet for being my boyfriend. So why wouldn't you think that if somebody saw you out, they're not going to record and see you nothing? So mind you, I see this video. She just pushing him away. They wasn't like, lovey-dovey way, but she's just pushing him away. I had already made up in my mind that I was done. I didn't want to do nothing. I was done. I didn't want to be with him no more. Okay, this was May, because this was May, because my birthday was June and he did not come with me, which is why y'all are like, why he didn't come. So anyways, I was done. But when we went to his birthday trip for Aruba, I had already spent money on that. So he came to the house apologizing. Hence as to why I showed y'all that Ring camera. That is not the first time that man has came to my house begging to come back, begging, saying he's sorry, come in, let me in, let's work on it, da-da-da. That's not the first time. That's why I put on that video part 1. Because I was going to go down all the videos and just post them. But it is what it is for the people who kept saying, oh, he don't want you, oh, he don't care about you, oh, you delusional, oh, he hates you, that's why he let us leave hate comments about you. Boo-boo, no. The man be on the Ring camera and on my daddy phone big and talk about how he can't live without me, okay? There's proof of that too. But anyways, next, like I said, I was done with him. This was this year. So when I went with him to Aruba for his birthday, I had already paid for that, mind you. And I also had already paid for my birthday trip. Again, to Jamaica, to a different place. But I had went with him to Aruba. He invited his mom. His mom came. This is where shit gets reckless again. Just mind y'all, I just told y'all this man I'm pregnant. Y'all see the video. This man gets upset with me because he's like, I feel like you posted that video so you can make me want to have a baby. And I'm like, nigga, how can I trap somebody when, number one, I'm barely ever on top, okay? When the person is getting ready to be done, it's him behind me. That's why when y'all like, you trapped him. What am I trapping? What am I trapping? Let's be for real. What am I trapping? Y'all be acting like because somebody in movies and TV shows that they this big person. No. If that was the case, the person would just deactivate their Facebook page and go on about their happy married business. But no, you see them on Facebook Live, don't you? You see them keep posting content, don't you? Okay, so that means that person is not doing what y'all think. Also, Taraji came on here saying how she don't get paid like that either. But anyways, trapping nobody. Did not trap nobody. So, moving forward, after I had told him I was pregnant in Aruba and I had posted a video, he got upset. Mind you, he didn't get upset until after we went